Hello and a very warm welcome to the Langley Academy. I hope that the presentations we've prepared for you and all the wider information on our website will give you a strong sense of what it feels like to be a student, a parent or a carer and part of the Langley Academy community. My name's Alison Luswadi and I'm very proud to be the head teacher here. I have also been through this process 3 times as a parent, so I know how difficult it can be to make the decision about secondary school for your child. What I would ask is that you look very carefully at the information that we're sharing with you and think about whether or not we are the best fit for your child who's in Year 6 at the moment. We certainly hope that we are. To start, it's very important that you know we are part of the RBIB Education Trust. It's a small trust currently made up of those 3 schools and with that aim. There are many benefits to being part of an all-through trust, and ensuring that a smooth but dynamic transition from primary to secondary is just one of them. We have an executive principal, Rodri Bryant, who oversees the work and in particular the leadership of all 3 schools. He, along with governors and trustees, ensures that we are meeting the highest possible standards of education. So this is what the start looks like for Year 7. They're very welcome when they join us in September. It's one of my favourite parts of the academic year. We work hard to provide them and their families a strong and supportive induction programme that will set them up to feel safe, be happy and approach secondary school with confidence. We work closely with those students and their families to get them through this important change in their lives. It's important to us that our students leave us empowered to make positive choices about their next steps. This means our aim is about helping to develop young people who have an excellent set of qualifications as well as a wide range of skills and qualities. We want them to be young adults who work hard for themselves and others and contribute positively to the academy, their families, the community and the wider world. At TLA we're very proud of the progress children make. We have high expectations which are reflected in our strong outcomes. These are some of our students on results days in the summer this year and they were delighted with their results. Some are now off to study a wide range of subjects at universities across the country. Last year we sent 2 off to the States to complete their degrees. Others are very fortunate to have secured impressive apprenticeships in the world of work. Most of the journey through secondary school is lovely and an awful lot of what goes into it making that happen. So how do we do it? Results days will seem like a long way off, but the time here does go very quickly. So we have to make sure that students make the most of every opportunity there is to be the best that they can be. I'm going to spend a few minutes explaining to you what our curriculum, teaching and learning look like, and how the pastoral system underpins everything, how we work with students, their parents and carers, and what we expect in return. Students in Key Stage 3 studied the following subjects in 5 one-hour lessons each day. At the end of Year 9, they finalised their subject choices for Key Stage 4 to allow for deep learning of the subjects they decided they are most interested in. High expectations and targeted support and intervention lead to strong outcomes. The majority of our students move on into our 6th form. The curriculum is what we teach, why we teach it and how we deliver it. We strive to make it broad and balanced and it's well taught by caring staff who are passionate about their subjects. They are empowered to teach their subjects well because all students follow an agreed code of conduct and behave excellently. As well as clear expectations of behaviour, we also have very high academic expectations of our students so that they develop excellent behaviours for learning and the necessary study skills needed to prepare for the future. Our policy is to teach to the top so that all students are stretched and challenged in their learning. Teachers scaffold support for those who need it. Our high attainment students make excellent progress throughout their time at school and enjoy great success in their GCSEs and A-levels. In Year 7 we run a nurture group for a very small group of students who are not quite ready for the full secondary experience. They're supported in their transition to the full secondary timetable at the appropriate time. Of course, most schools are trying to do those things, so what makes us different? Well, our building does for a start. I've certainly never been in such a beautiful school and I hope you've had or get the opportunity to visit and see for yourself. A year ago we opened a brand new teaching block, the Smart in RBIB building, and fully refurbished our 6th form centre to include a learning resource centre, a cafe, a gym, drama studio and study rooms. Langley Academy is the only museum learning school in the country. Teachers aim to build an element of curiosity into our lessons so that students question and explore what they are learning. We want them to learn well both inside and outside of the classroom and beyond the school day. We want them to be able to connect to the wider world. We are very fortunate here to enjoy financial support from a small group of sponsors who give very generously to all 3 schools in the Trust so that we are able to provide more for our students and staff. This list is just some of the things that we've been able to enjoy as a result of their kind donations. These things really are extras that do add enormous value to the lives of our students. We have great sporting facilities at TLA and we regularly take teams off-site for games and fixtures. We have an excellent reputation for rowing and other sports. All students are strongly encouraged to take part. We hold a separate sports awards evening in the summer to celebrate our sporting success. We take the arts very seriously too, and many of our students are very interested in and passionate about these subjects. We celebrate the arts throughout the school year. For example, we have a whole school musical once a year. This year it's Mary Poppins. It's a great evening of entertainment, and of course it's a fantastic experience for everyone involved. We provide a wide range of enrichment opportunities throughout the week, delivered by teachers, support staff and external providers. It's a very important and positive part of the school ethos. We also run a range of academic support sessions at the end of the school day and in the holidays if we think they're needed. As you look around our website, you'll be able to see the outcome of our most recent Ofsted report, which was back in November 2017. In that report, you'll find very positive comments about the culture and ethos of the Academy, in that there are excellent relationships between students and staff and among the staff. One of the strongest recommendations for TLA is, in my opinion, that many members of our staff, support staff, teaching staff, members of the leadership team, have decided to send their children here for their education. So you've seen our results and you understand a little bit of why we are different, but I think it's important that you understand our guiding principles. It's these principles that support our aims. Safety, quite rightly, comes first. We have a very strong system to ensure that bullying is not tolerated in any of its forms. I'd also like to highlight again our high expectations, as these do really lead us to being able to build very strong relationships between students and staff. This is our ABC Code of Conduct. It's a set of ground rules that were created by students and staff together and are part of the language of the Academy. They allow lessons and unstructured time to run smoothly for all. Of course, some young people will get it wrong. That's part of growing up. I can wholeheartedly assure you that we're well equipped to cope and have a strong pastoral system with a range of colleagues who work with parents to ensure students get through this, they learn and they just move on. In our view, your uniform says a great deal about you, and this is very important to us. We expect our students to wear their full uniform with pride, both on site and outside of the Academy as they come to and go home from school. Some of the rules may seem strict, but it's so much easier to run a successful school when the rules are simple and clear and we can be consistent in applying them. Our relationship with parents and carers is critical to the success of your children, so we promise you these things. As well as that, we have a 24-hour rule for responding to your concerns. We run an annual parents' evening where you speak to subject teachers, and there is a settling in tea in the first half term of Year 7. Other information events are organised as the need arises. This is what we expect of parents in return. We need you to send your child into school every day, and we ask that you support us with our rules around uniform. It's important that you contact us as soon as there's a problem. If that happens, we can usually help and sort things out together quite quickly. Our expectations of students are obvious. We want them to become rounded young people and ask them to get fully involved in life at the Academy. All of the adults who work with the children here at TLA go the extra mile. I see it and I'm proud of it every single day. They take their roles very seriously and we are all constantly striving to improve what we offer. I hope that's everything that you need to know in looking at the subject and student presentations. will give you everything you need to make the decision. If there is anything further you'd like to find out about, please do contact us. Thank you.